Yo, what's going on? Headed home. I want to finish my studies. I wanted to say this. I don't like to use the word PDF. It sounded like I was about to say, I love PDFs. But I really take advantage of what we have on our phones, or we're able to download textbooks and virtually anything that we didn't take advantage of in school. Especially me, I didn't take advantage of a lot of the classes that I had. Well, it was more like I just didn't see the value of it at the time. But message to black people: don't talk about your lack of resources, your lack of opportunity, when it's in the palm of your hands. Your phone can literally show you everything. There's a book on virtually everything you can download on your phone. But I was looking at some civil law books, criminal justice books, police procedure. I'm gonna get all that done by 5 o'clock. I got a whole stack, like a whole mountain of books I'm gonna read on my phone and in my room. But in this video, I don't know how you guys are gonna receive my last video. I want to give you the honest reality of black and Jewish relations, not just in America, but just in the world. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Like, my wake-up call came 3 years ago. And there's an inaccurate portrayal. Like, I remember in the 8th grade, my teacher, she was like, because of slavery and the Holocaust, blacks and Jews are like cool with each other. I remember she said that. And that could be so far from the truth. Because I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, I didn't read this, but I heard that Israel, weren't they doing some kind of business with South Africa during the apartheid? I know they had something going on. So while South Africans are being oppressed, Israel is doing business with this country. I heard either they were supporting one another or they were doing business with each other. But the reality, and guys, over the course of this channel, I'm gonna be a little more informed on the things I say. It takes time. You'll see me grow and evolve. I'll say something and it may come off uninformed. The more I read, the more I learn, the more I'll learn. But it takes time, because my way of learning, the way I learned, no one really accommodated for me when I was going to school. They didn't know the things I had to eat, my life sensitivity. So that's why I'm so late on learning a lot of things. But black and Jewish relations in the world, they're no different than any other group. Now, our real interaction with each other is entertainment in the music business. You see it with Lad TV. You see it with Jerry Heller. It's a few more. What's it, Rick Rubin? I think he's Jewish. It's usually like the black person is performing and the Jewish person is like the manager. They're exploiting the black person, the Negro. I want to simply put it like this. I believe that, because anytime in the past, whenever I asked somebody Jewish, do you classify yourself as white or Jewish, they were really hesitant on answering. But I do classify them as white. My dad even said, like, I work for this guy, Ted Rosner. No pun intended what I'm about to say, but he was known for ripping people off, like cheating them out of their money. I'm just going to pretend that has nothing to do with his last name. But he well, I said I'm going to pretend like it has nothing to do with his last name. But he would leave out a lot of things. He would leave out a lot of things when he would hire you. He wouldn't tell you, hey, I charge you for using my non-slips. I charge you for transportation. I charge you for this. And you'll see it come out of your check. And yeah, he was knocked out a couple of times by a few black guys. They would wait for him after hours, and they knocked him out twice in the elevator. But our only interactions are through the music and the entertainment industry. It's no different than any other group. I hate how people like to compare their struggles with one another. You know, at the end of the day, and I watch Vlad TV, not for him, but just for the guests that he has on. But to be honest, his channel is drying up a little bit. It's not really that interesting no more, because it's like, it's the same boring ass stories, the same one-sided conversations. It's the same shit. You get Boosie on, you get Aries on. It's like I already know what to expect. I know this is some lazy shit, but I'm about to hop on this thing. I don't feel like walking.
8-hour time filling is required. Further to Whitman Plaza.
My parasite. Oh, I got my purse. When you get to the corner, I don't know where my pass is. Thank you. The fuck is my pass? I know damn well. Shit. Oh shit, you know what, guys? Fuck. And that was the shortest bus ride ever. I left it in my sack, in my little lunchbox. So I didn't really hop the bus. I wasn't going to just get on and not pay. That's some real nigga shit right there. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, that's a short ass bus ride right there. I wouldn't just not pay, because we're in a budget. We're in a crisis right now. They're lacking funding, and I paid $31. I don't know if it was a free ride. I really don't know, because I paid for my fare. That's what I was saying. All relationships are based on business. The reality is, and not all, but there are Jewish people that are just as racist as some hick down south with a MAGA hat on. You know, they don't want you in their neighborhoods either. I'm not saying all, but a lot of our relationships are only through business. And you know, we hear what goes on in Israel. There are black Jews who are discriminated against in Israel. You know, they're not treated as other practicing Jews. And I understand. I'm not, like, one thing black people need to understand, because I understood it 3 years ago. Don't look for acceptance within other people. If it's that damn serious to you, start your own country. Start your own Israel. Start your own America. Don't get butthurt because other groups of people don't accept you. That's just what it is. But there's a myth that we're like cool, and that's not really the case. Because you look at what was that guy? Donald Sterling? What's that his name? The guy that owned the Clippers? Donald Sterling. And Howard Stern. I don't know how Howard Stern gets away with a lot of shit he says. But look at the case. Here's a great example. Look at the case of a of a Bernard Gotts. Bernie Gotts. So Bernie Gotts was I think he was a chemist, one of the two. He was living in New York, and he was robbed by black guys on the subway. He was robbed by black people. And one day, 3 or 4 people tried to rob him. He shot all of them. One was paralyzed. He was only charged with gun possession, and he did I think 2 years, and they let him go. And Al Sharpton and everybody else protested. Roy Ennis was in support of him, but Al Sharpton protested his acquittal. Like honestly, I think it was self-defense too. But what I'm talking about, why I brought him up, is because he has a history. He had a history of using racial slurs towards black people, and it's like, I understand his feeling. I mean, you are robbed by people that look like me, but it's like, you need to be careful. See, me, I understand why people feel the way they do, but you need to be careful. It's not very safe to work, to live, to associate with people that have these kind of feelings, because it's dangerous. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not that I'm not condemning how they feel, because I feel a lot of things about a lot of group of people, but at the same time, and I'm gonna look at you in the camera when I say this shit. Excuse me, I would never try to fuck with somebody's money. As much as I have my feelings about people, I don't fuck with people's money. I don't fuck with people's livelihood. I don't fuck with people's family. I don't try to lock people up. Other groups of people, though, they will go that far. They will go to that extent to fuck you over, and that's what I'm trying to warn most black people on. Be careful with being around racists, no matter what group they are, because they will screw you over as well.